Day 7 on the salvage ship The Wretched. This is Flight Engineer Spencer Campbell reporting in. Proximity alarms woke me up this morning, um, and they've kind of been going off all morning. The creature moves around on the outside of the ship, and the alarms are sensitive to any kind of movement on the exterior of the ship, as they were designed to do. Problem is, the creature moves around so much that the alarms are going off all the time, and I can't even hear myself think anymore. I don't really know how to change the sensitivity of the alarms, so I've shut them down. Um, Probably not the smartest idea, but I need to be able to think if I'm going to get out of this alive. So, in sort of response to that, I decided to continue thinking about my hiding places in case the creature does get in and I won't know that it's in and I might need to make a run for it. I decided to inspect the brig situation today. In order to do that, I needed to get in with a special ID. I'm certainly not authorized. The ship's marshal, uh, Zach, it's his rifle actually that I have that I've been using. His ID gets me in, so I had to go fishing through the bodies that I had moved to find Zach's, and I found the ID card and I checked out the brig, and I think it'll work. It'll keep me in, and I hope it will keep it out long enough to, I don't know, survive. Really, me going in the brig only works if I get that beacon up and running, though. If I'm in there and there's no beacon going off, then I don't really know what the point is. So, I decided to plan on not letting the monster get inside. And how did I do that? Well, I thought about weak points on the ship, and there's one real obvious one other than the airlock, and it's the observatory deck. The observatory deck is the only place that has any glass on the entire ship facing the outside. And since there's nothing to look at in this part of space, I don't need a window. And I don't need it realizing that that glass is a weak point. So I spent about an hour today welding metal sheets over the glass. Thankfully, I didn't destroy the glass and jettison myself out into space. And I think the metal will hold. You know, as long as metal holds against this creature, it's not getting in through the observatory deck. That leaves still just the airlock as the one major weak point that I'm aware of. And I'm hoping that that is the case, because then if I can just keep an eye on that, then I can at least be aware when the monster is going to come in. I realize that I've started to call it the monster instead of the alien. I don't know. It's just it feels like a monster, right? It killed everybody I know. It's trying to kill me. It doesn't make any sense. It lives out in space. That's what a monster is, right? So, anyway, I spent the rest of the day going back to the engine room, and I thought, maybe I can take another shot at this. It's 1 week in, let's try the engines again. So I took apart one of the remaining engines to see if I could fix it. And I put it back together, but I had a couple of pieces left than what I started with. And so I think I might have done more harm than good. I, the engine definitely, I'm not turning it on after kind of assessing the situation. I don't need another fire on my hands. At least I don't have a fire. But yeah, I don't think that engine's going to be working anytime soon. I might take another shot at it sometime in the future, but um, that's enough tinkering for 1 day. So 1 weekend, I've tried to minimize entry points for the alien, the monster. Uh, I've messed up one engine, jettisoned it into space because I lit it on fire. The other one I somehow rebuilt less efficiently. And I have a hiding space that I can die in the comfort of a jail cell if the creature does manage to get in. So, not the best situation right now, but 1 weekend and I'm still alive. So, hopefully, tomorrow will be the start of a new opportunity. This is day 7, salvage ship The Wretched, flight engineer Spencer Campbell reporting out.